you ready? No? Okay. Well, you better be.
I'm nervous.
I know this is center. Okay, right there. Hands in your pockets. No, hold on. Hold. I need to get some pictures of this. Hold on. Thursday.
You look so nervous.
Smile a little bit, Steven.
You can't smile because he's so nervous.
Alright. Okay, you count to 3.
Ready? Wait, hold on. Woo! Don't cry. She's not gonna cry.
Let her cry!
Ah!
Okay. 1, 2,
3!
I first met Steven at Oikos.
I remember her coming in late with a backpack on, and so as soon as she entered, I was just like, oh my god, she's the one. It was literally like these bright lights. But then I was a very shy guy, so I didn't really approach her. I only said, hi, I'm Steven.
We just like introduced ourselves and we didn't talk the rest of the night. I mean, it was kind of maybe obvious because he like started pursuing me like from the get-go. Like we literally didn't talk the entire night, and then a couple days later or something he messaged me on Facebook. I was just like, oh, like maybe since you know he's from Minnesota and he's new to our church, you know, like he's just trying to get to know people. But I was still on the fence. I wasn't sure. I was just like, still have my guards up though, and then I was just like, whatever, like I'll just give it the benefit of the doubt. And then next morning he Facebook messages me, good morning, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, for sure. That's for sure.
So I've asked her many dates. I was like, hey, did you want to grab some like drink, like bubble tea, dinner? And then every time she would say, oh, I'm busy or I have things to do.
I'm pretty sure there were like several times that I wasn't busy and I just said no. Because I think like when he was first pursuing me, I just wasn't in a place to like date.
So for 7 months straight, even though we hung out like in a group setting with like our group, she always declined.
I mean, even our first date, I didn't necessarily 100% go because like I really was like, okay, like I'm interested in this guy now. I think it was just more like my friends were really encouraging me because they're like, dude, like he's been pursuing you. I think by that point it was a good like 6 months at least. And he was like so persistent. They're like, you need to give him a chance. But yeah, I was just like, okay, I mean, I guess, you know, like how long am I gonna blow it off for?
Our first date, it was very stressful. Leading up to that, because I didn't talk to her as much because I was so shy, but everyone's saying like you better ask her things and be very talkative.
I'm like totally pressuring him and stuff, and like I think for me to like mentally like preparing myself to ask questions, you know, just in case it gets quiet. I remember like he asked like if I wanted to grab steak for our first date, and I was like, heck no, because you know, like he had been so like shy and quiet around me. I was like, I cannot bear sitting and cutting steak like quietly, you know, together. Like I just thought it was gonna be so awkward and so quiet, so I was like, I'm not sitting there silently like cutting steak, you know.
We went to dinner at Brodard's, but no, first day was really, it was like we talked a lot. Like she thought I was a very shy guy, but I wasn't.
He actually talked quite a lot. So I was like pleasantly surprised.
Actually, I don't think I have any fear right now. I think just because I know that she's the one that we're gonna go through together, I don't really have much fear. I did in the past, but now that I look at it, it's like, you know, she's gonna be the one. We're gonna go through it together, no matter what, and with God.
You can't rush a moment, so don't even try, don't even try. There's a symphony you're missing. If you only listen, you'll find big magic in the mundane. small moment.
One thing that I'm really thankful for is knowing that he will always pursue me and like always love me. I think one thing that I really struggled with was just feeling like I'm not worth pursuing in a sense. And so I think like him just being so persistent and pursuing me for that long, even though I like rejected him so many times, I don't know, I think like God just like really redeemed that part of me that was just so hurt and like broken from like past relationship. And so I think even seeing that, I knew that, yeah, like this guy was it.
This big love happens in the small moments.
Colleen. Standing here today in front of you and everyone else, I'm still shocked and amazed that I get to be here. If it wasn't for my brother Anthony asking me to come out to Oikos with him, I would have never had the chance to meet you or this amazing community. I'm reminded of that first Friday night. It was my second time coming out to Alex and Liz's Oikos, and I remember you coming in late. But as soon as you walked in, I just knew that you were the one. When people ask me that cliche question, how did you know that she was the one? The only way I know how to answer is that you were like an angel walking through those doors. Light shining so bright around you as if God was telling me she is the one for you. I know I was very shy, and I mean very super shy, and every time I tried to approach you one-on-one, I would be like a deer caught in headlights, completely frozen, speechless. For 6 months straight, you denied me many times, over and over and over and over. But I knew I couldn't give up. After some of your close friends and loved ones convinced you to give me a shot, you finally said yes to dinner. Yes! And from there, I was able to prove to you that I wasn't just a shy guy. We talked all night, and I didn't freeze. Also, before leading up to our date, I still vividly remember Liz warning me that if I was too boring and didn't talk, she would hunt me down. So after we started dating, you kept telling me, oh, you just see me that way because you're in the honeymoon phase. Well, I'm here to say that even when I look at you right now, I still get all lovey-dovey. I know I've made many mistakes, but I'm thankful that you were so patient with me. You're always there for me, helped me through those times when I was horrible at processing things, and showed me what it's like to worship God with your heart. I love that you are always right. I love that you're so adventurous and always down to go out and explore. I love that you love food. I love that you cherish God, your family, and your friends. So Colleen, as we now take the next step into our chapter of our lives, I'm here to promise you this. I promise to do my best not to snore as much. I promise that God will be the center and foundation of our relationship. When the tough gets going, we'll pray together and worship together. I will always be there cheering you on and celebrating your victories. I will lead you and guide you as God has done for me. I will be patient and understanding. I will always protect you, cherish you, care for you, and love you and be by your side until the very end. And no matter what, I will always continue to pursue you like I did from the very beginning. I will give you all that I have and even more. I love you.
Steven, never in my life would I have thought that I would marry someone from Minnesota. But God really has a way of bringing people together. But in all seriousness, you're a gift that God gave to me when I was least expecting it, but in the most perfect timing. Sorry. Even before I knew it, God was using you to heal areas of brokenness and past pain. I told him not to cry and I'm crying. Okay. When I think about it, it still amazes me how persistent you are to pursue me, even though I rejected you far too many times to count. Even when I was hesitant and unsure about starting a relationship with you, you are unwavering in your pursuit of me, and you are patient and kind through the process. I am so thankful that even to this day, you pursue me just as you did in the beginning. I can confidently say that you still look at me and treat me the way you did when we first started dating. Even though I dislike PDA and get shy in front of people, I love that you're expressive and that you always remind me how much you adore me, both in private and in public. Steven, you are the kindest, sweetest, most humble, selfless, and generous person I know. And it's really through your character that you lead me to look more like Christ. Your love for me has never changed through every joy, every pain and mess, and your steadfastness has been such an anchor for me. You show me that you will be the first one to champion and celebrate me through the mountains and the victories, and the first one to pick me up and carry me through my valleys and darkest seasons. You've given me confidence to be myself because you love me exactly as I am. You encourage me in times when I feel weak and insecure, and you know how to build me up to be the best version of myself that I can be. Though I thought I knew what I wanted in my future husband, God knew exactly what I needed and who I needed, and I'm so happy that it's you. So Steven, I promise to watch Vikings games with you and to cheer you on when you compete in tournaments. I'll try my best. Sorry, Dad. He's a Bears fan. I will try my best to tone down my competitiveness and let you win sometimes when we play games. I promise to love the Lord with all my heart, soul, mind, and strength so that I can better love you and care for you in the way that you need. I promise to be more trusting of your decisions and of the way you want to lead our relationship. I promise to encourage you even when you make mistakes and affirm you in both the small and big accomplishments. I'll do my best to make sure your opinions are heard and valued and known, and to go with your ideas, even if I think mine are better. I promise to support, comfort, and pray for you during times of hardship, and I promise to be faithful to you and to never leave your side. Steven, I would choose you over and over again, and I'm so proud to call you my best friend, my life partner, and my husband. I love you now, and will love you forever all the days of my life. Love you.